So you may have heard, you probably did, that Google is possibly going to get into an Uber-like business model, and so as a result, they are somewhat distancing themselves from Uber currently. At a joint press conference, Google was quoted as saying, "Awkward." So there was a policy implemented to eliminate various lewd postings from Blogger.com, and after a couple days of extreme outrage being responded to, Google decided to take that policy away. And in other news, there are still wars going on in the world, and no one seems to be outraged. Android for Work was released, so now we can all be much more productive at work. And the design, actually, is a really cool video. You guys should look it up. For the campus expansion up in Mountain View was also released. Consists of movable building spaces and a big clear covering to give like an outdoor type of feel.
Cool. So Google I/O, the registration was this week. Did anybody register? Cool. All right. Cool. So for those of you who don't know, Google I/O is Google's annual developer conference where they share their latest plans on Android and Chrome and Android Wear and all their other latest products. So the registration was this week, and they also have a lot of developer talks with really in-depth experts and Google employees. And they also give away pretty good prizes too, so everybody goes. So just in case, so Matt did mention that the registration did close tonight at 5, but if you did want to, there was an I/O event here last year that I attended, and it was really good. All the events are live streamed, and there should be one this year, but if not, then we might hold one of our own. So just a few weekends ago, there was a summit for all the GDG North America organizers, and I was fortunate enough to go this past year. And
oh, there you go.
Yeah, you found it. I was actually thinking about it if anyone wants to play. There you go. So yeah, there were about 100 of us there from all parts of the country. So West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, and Canada as well. So
Sorry, I'm
okay. So the event was just basically talking about anything and everything of how to foster a good GDG community, of getting everybody to participate and have good events. And go ahead.
sorry.
Where was it?
It was in Mountain View. So it was, Google flew everybody out there, and sparked a lot of good collaboration. A lot of the event was also, of course, to meet other people because we're all over the country and Canada, and have fun and get ideas from each other. So it was good. And this is a crazy story. Google's airborne wind turbines. So this is literally so it's 84 feet wide, and the way it works is that this device is tethered to a ground station right now. It's kind of like a truck there, and it flies up in the air, uses propellers to get up about 450 meters. And the idea is being that the higher up you go, the more efficiency you can get with wind, and the faster the winds are and more strength. So this flies up really high up, and then it goes up in a huge circle, about 50 meters in diameter. So it goes down, and then the wind speed and the drag will push the propellers, so it goes up in a circle. And then also when it does that, it captures, makes the propellers go around, and it captures electricity, sends it down the tether to the base station there. And when they're done flying, then they can just kind of, it stabilizes, and they can tether it back in. They're kind of just like a kite. It comes back down safely. But get a chance to check out the video because it's really cool. It's about a minute and a half. So.
Yeah, so recently the Chromebook Pixel 2 came out. It has USB Type-C, just like the new Apple products. And the 12-hour battery life got extended to 12 hours, which is very good. So if you want touchscreen, or if you want to turn it into a Linux box, laptop, that's very good. Next is Android Wear. They're moving into the luxury market with a partnership with Tag Heuer and Intel. It was announced today. And Android Auto, you can now download an Android Auto app, and if you buy a Pioneer head unit and install it, you get to have
That's cool.
Android Auto. Yeah, the app is kind of like the Android Wear app. It just you won't see, like, it won't simulate the screen. It's just a companion app.
Okay. Is it?
That's it.